Warning. The content on this channel is not intended or suitable for minors below 13 years of age. If that is you, please click off and come back when you're older. By continuing beyond this point, you affirm that you are 13 years of age or older.
What's up? What is going on, swearers? We are back with yet another game. This one is called Q&A, and it is on Steam at no charge. So definitely fits in our under 10 motif. And I'm trying to get a lot more. I mean, I've gotten a lot of indie games in. Quite a few of those as of this filming, I think I've hit almost every letter of the alphabet at this point. And this, I think, is my first Q. Game that starts with a Q. So, as we can see, I don't know what this actually is. So, we're just going to get into it here and see if we can sort out what this is. So, one thing I really like, so if you look at the screen, there is, if you look closely at the A, it's kind of like the old style markers, where you can sort of see the brush lines, right? And then at the very top of it, there's a darker triangle where the ink overlapped. Very, very cool touch. I like that a lot. So we've got a light roasted romance. We got start, we got extras, options. Let's see what extras is. Alright, so let's start. And just see what this is. So we want to be Q, or we want to meet Astrid. Why are they angry if we're playing them? I don't understand this. So Q, who's Q though? So Q&A. Alright, you know what, let's choose this one. Magic wielding barista. Let's see, Astrid. Sarcastic, serious, and rather hard to read, but they find that. Let's be Astrid. We're gonna do a coffee shop. Astrid considered the small sharp, their minds swirling full of thoughts. Okay, so this is a they there. They said I would find answers, yeah. Shop is creaking, but this doesn't look right. More creaking. Well, here goes nothing. I can't very well wait out here all day. Okay, the sharp inhale. This shop was a nightmare of hoarded trinkets and clutter, and yet there was a buzz of comfortable, busy energy. Hello? Is this place open? Sweet. Astrid didn't know what to do. Should they speak first? Say hello, remain silent. Let's be silent. The two stared at each other, neither able to break the silence between them. Astrid took a step forward, their boots resounding against the floorboards. Was the other one a they there too? This is throwing me a little bit here. So, I guess I'll just come in then, shall I? Yes, I shall. The person jumped a little, dropping a watering can from their hands. Nice jump. Oh, clang, clash, cratter, blah, blah, blah. Is there anyone else who can help me? Gas gulp, oh no, clatter. You're a klutz, apparently. Astrid shifted their weight, watching the strange catastrophe unfold. Help the stranger stand and watch. Well, She's kind of hot. Or whatever this person is kind of hot, I guess. All right. So can I help? Surely this could not be Kyo, the renowned magic master. Kyo was supposed to be powerful and commanding. Oh, no. I'm okay. Just give me a second to oof. Pretend that the Roblox oof is there. You can't be. There's no way you can be Q. Sorry, it's an expression. There's no way you can be Q? Yes, yes, that's me. I am Q. This is my shop, Q shop. That would make me Q, but you already know that by now, so yes. Gasping for breath, Q accidentally knocked a few glass bottles across the room. Flying across the room, rather. Flustered, they raised a hand towards the bottles, which stopped mid-flight and returned to the captain. Oh, so wait, we're both they're people here? Okay. Controlling magic so naturally and without a thought. Maybe this was the one they were looking for. Should we believe the straight? You know, that's fine. Like, we came to the shop, why would we? Well, if you are indeed Kyo, which I very much doubt, then I have a request. Although it seems you have your hands rather full at the moment. Oh no, I mean yes. Yes, I can help. I mean to say no. Wait, what? Yes, I can help. Wait, no, what? Huh? Hello? With whatever you need. Good. I didn't think I was in the right place. I knew something was going to happen today. I could just feel it in the air. Can you feel it? The slight tingle of anticipation. It's simply glorious, isn't it? Yes, it isn't. Q waved their hands around excitedly, going on about the weather, names, and other things. Why are we grumpy when we chose a character at the beginning? I haven't been able to figure that out. Bouncing up and down on the balls of their feet, their bangles jingling from their wrists. Oh, okay, that's. There feels like multiple people to me. No offense, it just does. Sorry. I'm old. What do you want? All right, so we can try to break through the confusion or let this person ramble. No, let's move things along, shall we? Ahem, Kyo. I said good day, sir. The weather is just radiant electricity in the air and simply exquisite degrees. Sorry, what did you say? Your name was? What? Did I say what my name was? Q had obviously forgotten basic pleasantry. Make a snarky comment to be polite. Oh, let's do that. Let's be snarky. I didn't have a chance. As you were talking non-stop. The harsh words seemed to deflate Q's excited energy. Well, babbling like a fucking brick over here. Oh, so sorry. Where are my manners? Believe you me, I am normally much more composed than this. So what do you call yourself? That is to say, which I refer to you as. What is your name? Astrid let out a sigh, relieved to have introductions out of the way. Maybe the conversation would be over soon. Make introductions, but well, that's fine. Obviously, I'm here to learn something. Astrid. My name is Astrid. That's just perfect. Exactly the name you should have, shakes head. Yes, Astrid, strength of the gods. Very fitting. Yes, quite fitting. And it fits well also. Q seemed to ramble on with no intention of slowing down. Astrid made a valiant attempt to steer the conversation. I need an elixir. Just an elixir. Sure, yes. What can I make you? Oh, for fuck's sake. Q waved a hand toward the counter, and a scroll floated through the air to Astrid. It was weathered, and the edges were crinkled. All of the beverages seemed to contain fantastical properties. Astrid scanned the list with dwindling hope. I wanted a Code Zero. It's not on the list. I'll just go buy one. Bye. While the number of copies and cures on the menu was impressive, their request couldn't be met there. That is too many theirs for one sentence. They should have reconsidered that. Leave the shop, question Q. Well, we came all this way. Is this all you have? I have a special request. It was told you were a master, but it seems I was wrong about you. You are wrong. You are wrong. I am who you are looking for. Wait, what? Let's just have a proper chat, please. He retrieved a very long quill and a notepad, and then slid them across the counter. Astrid took them, wondering if they were enchanted, before realizing they were just for taking notes. Write what is ailing you, what you've come here seeking. I need, in your own words, for accuracy to be accurate. I need you to come into the Department of Redundancy Department. Q started moving around behind the bar, commanding bottles and jars to fly to them with a wisp of their fingers. Make a sarcastic comment. Say nothing. You know what? We're supposed to be writing, so let's shut our face and do that. Thinking, Astrid remained silent and stared at Q. Goddamn, are you gonna write? Stare. Fun. Astrid, you should be writing. Yeah. We're the asshole. Astrid hesitated. What should they write? They did not want to open up. But Astrid did need help, and they were getting desperate. That's the same thing for both, isn't it? What do I need to write? I would rather not share too many details. As much as you can. Every detail. Cover the page. Every smidge of information helps. The more you give me, the more effective the elixir. I see. Astrid, I need you to trust me for this to work. Sure. I trust your ass. Okay, I will do what I can. I will try. Q gave Astrid a helpful smile, and Astrid felt a little better. Awesome. Q returned to their concoction, taking a pinch of this and a drop of that, adding them all to a giant pestle. If this was anything but precise... it was anything but precise, yet they seemed to be spinning magic with every flourish. I was just making the base. Tell me, do you like cinnamon? How about cardamom? No, tell me, I bet I can guess. I bet I know what you would like. Oh, never mind. Say no more, say no more. Know what I mean? Nice guys. Q continued to flit around behind the counter, conducting a symphony of little bottles and jars. Be sincere, try to make a joke. Let's try to make a joke. Oh, so you know what I like now. Can you also read minds? What am I thinking right now? Astrid's attempt at humor didn't land, but Q didn't bother to look up. This person is fucking oblivious. Before Astrid's eyes, this clumsy, awkward stranger transformed into an artist. Q was in their element. They spun a delicious aroma out of the pestle. It smelled of earth. It smelled deliciously of dirt and warm spices. Warmly spiced dirt. Robust and stormy. Astrid paused for a moment longer before beginning to write. They scribbled haltingly, filling half the page. A robot. Astrid felt a slight tugging on the back of their coat. A small robot humped impatiently behind them. Don't mind, Peewee. The little one helps me out around the shop. Well, helps maybe isn't the right word. Keeps me company, keeps me on my toes. It does. PB, as in peanut butter, as in from the periodic table. Isn't that lead? There is no way a soft metal like that could support a robot. From what I know about robots and machinery. Astrid knew this from all the long hours day in and day out spent at the factory. Machines, Astrid knew straight. No. The little one wasn't made of lead. Peewee is named after my pet, Parakeet, who was named Petey. This parakeet is deceased. Oh, it's a parrot. Slap my face. Who is named after my favorite pencil. Oh my gosh, so we are just going with alliteration here. Funny enough, the pencil lasted longer than the parakeet. Oh, oh. Astrid thought the little robot looked quite junky, but they were curious. What would happen if they reached out to touch it? You know what? Okay, see, I mean, look, this is not going to be like WALL-E, right? Let's touch it. Touch the robot. Oh, hello, little one. Astrid attempted to shake the robot's hand. Beep, beep, beep. I wouldn't do that if I were you. PB doesn't usually like to be handled by strangers. It's a little embarrassed about being made from garbage. Well, I guess I can see the point. Oh, don't worry, little one. There's no need to feel self-conscious. There's nothing wrong with being made from a few scraps. That just means you are scrappy. PB continued to tug at the back of Astrid's coat, gently but insistently. What do you want? God damn it. Stop poking at me. Is it broken? PB seems to think you need to sit and stay a while. You will stay what you... I guess. Q met Astrid's eyes and quickly looked back down at the counter, but not before Astrid saw a different question there. Sure, we'll stay. Well, I suppose I could. Just until you finish the potion. Q and Astrid tried to look anywhere but at each other. Astrid finally turned away before Q could ask anything else, dropping the scribble-filled note on the counter and following PB into the shop. Oh, were we not in the shop? All right, lead the way, PB. Peanut butter. Let's go, peanut butter. Wait, I thought we were in the shop. Were we just in the lobby or something? PB led Astrid to a cozy corner in the back of the shop. Books were scattered around in every unoccupied nook and cranny. Well, even with all the clutter and knickknacks, this spot does look comfortable. It looks comfortable. Astrid considered the seating area. Sit in the chairs, sit in the windows. Oh, fuck, let's go in the window seat. Damn straight. Astrid sat gingerly on the end of the window seat. It was too cushy and Astrid felt awkward in space. Let's fall out the window. Click, click, click. Great. The little robot motioned for Astrid to sit back and relax. When Astrid shook their head, PB made a decisive beep and then electrocuted her. What a bossy little robot. PB poked him in the arm. It would seem the little machine could understand more than they originally let on. So this is like just a genderless thing, I guess. Astrid rubbed their shoulder, looking sheepish. Apologized, don't apologize. I'm not apologizing for shit. I didn't do anything. What do you want me to say? It's not like I knew you could understand me. Seemingly annoyed at the whole situation, PB clicked mechanically before rolling slowly backward, never turning away from Astrid. Okay. Oof. PB is quite a handful. Suddenly, PB returned, carrying a small dish, laid delicately upon the plate's ceramic surface sat a scone. What, no butter? No honey butter here? Take it away. Oh, you're back. Tap, tap. Somebody in love with the robot? Astrid pondered the scone. Tell PB no thank you, eat the scone. No, we're eating that shit. Yep, we're eating that. Shove in our face. Let's do a competitive eating style. Nom, 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 nom. Sure. Well, I guess I could take this. Thank you. Astrid smiled nervously at the little robot as PB considered them for several seconds. PB, as if to snicker, made a worrying noise. Did you poison it, you little fuck? And returned to the front of the shop, probably to his master. Astrid thought with a small smile. Sure. Whoa, crunch. I wonder if Q makes these scones too. Munch. As if summoned by the thought, Q stepped towards the cozy nook. Astrid found herself staring and turned their gaze to the half-eaten scone. I want to finish it. Let me eat. Why? If
Phoebe hasn't gifted you with a delicious morsel. Oh, that thoughtful little robot. Is the blackberry too much? Does the lavender complement the white chocolate? Whoa, shit. Alright, so we have blackberry, lavender, and white chocolate. Fucking A. Astrid could tell that Q would prattle on and on about the scone. Thank you for the scone. Eat the scone out. Let's eat it all once. Yes! Before Q could continue, Astrid popped the rest of the scone in their mouth. It was good. Much Astrid had never seen anyone so full of life and expression before. They found themselves starting to chuckle as well as Q chirped happily, then bumped into the table. Oh my god, you're a klutz. Oops, well, my feet have a mind of their own, don't they? Don't worry though, that elixir should be finished ruminating any moment. It was a tad tricky with the request you had written on the paper and all. So, Q, where did you learn this craft? Aha, it has been a journey. A long and fateful journey of discovery, one that would take hours upon hours to just skim the surface, but I will spare you most of the details for your own sanity, no doubt. Q waved their arms around them, as if to encompass the whole shop, and grinned proudly. I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to open this can of worms, but since you have already started, it's been this way ever since I was a small child. I was different from the others, but no one would talk about it. I traveled quite a bit in search of knowledge. Everyone hears a different story. All these trinkets have memory, gifts, tokens from those I studied. But no one can explain this affinity I was born with. Sharing stories and childhoods. Sharing stories and childhoods. What was this all about? Okay. Astrid tensed, feeling uneasy about the conversation, but also sensing a tingle of curiosity. I'm still searching for the big picture, in a way, but for now I've settled down here. I found a way to use my gifts, but enough about me. What do you do in this life? I've never asked anyone what they do in this life. That's weird. Astrid had hoped Q had gotten enough information before, but clearly the shopkeeper couldn't leave well enough alone. Do we remain silent, or do we try to dissuade? Oh, let's be a coquette. Q, if you don't mind, could we keep talking about you? I'm so fascinated with your childhood and whatnot. Oh nonsense, I've talked enough about myself for the time being. Plus, I definitely need to know more about you, Astrid. It was what Astrid had been dreading. Probing questions. Probing. So deep. Penetrating. Feel that vibe, that music, those tunes. Yay. Sharing. Idle conversation stirring up trouble. They looked down evasively, but Q did not take their head down. No. I would guess that you work with your hands, doing something skilled, but not somewhere that you find passion. A creator, yes, but not utilizing your own creativity. Am I close? Q, don't. Judging for your elixir needs, you've been closed down for a long time as your condition has manifested so strongly. It feeds on a desolate heart. Please stop. Q leaned forward slightly, and it was more than Astrid could take. Should we leave? Nah. Back off. I'll bust you in the head. At least I choose the solitary life, whereas you seem to drive away everyone you meet with your ridiculous behavior. Whoa. I understand. I've been asking too many questions. I understand. I clearly asked way too many questions. Fuck, I'm adding words. I understand. I've clearly asked too many questions. I apologize if I made you uncomfortable. Well, I just thought you felt familiar. I felt like someone I'd known for years. I thought we had this connection. I was wrong and I'm sorry. Now, if you excuse me, I must go check on your order. I'm just adding words. Fuck it. It's more natural, right? The game creators can thank me later. Sigh. How did I manage to screw things up this much? Your Before they could think of following Q, an all too familiar instinct made them cross their arms defiantly. The walls surrounding Astrid were back. No more probing questions, no more sharing, no more penetration. I added that. Just to get the potion, that was their one goal. Astrid sat in silence before reaching a hand up to rub their temples. Q was not supposed to make them feel something, to feel anything, especially not remorse. The robot's back. Whoa, how does this little one keep sneaking up on me? You're dense, I guess? PB stared directly at Astrid and continued to click, judging them. Oh, stop it. Pat PB on the head. Yeah, let's do that. Hello, little one. The robot seemed to know just what had been said and clearly wasn't about to let Astrid off the hook. You sure are quiet. PB stared fiercely. Yeah, alright, that's cool. Stared at the robot. Okay. In an attempt to regain their dignity, Astrid leaned forward. They read somewhere that in a bear attack, one should make themselves as imposing as possible. Okay. It depends, I guess, on where you're at in the attack. Anyway, maybe the same thing would work on rogue robots, yeah, because they're fucking bears. I didn't mean what I said to Q. It was a mistake. Astrid blurted out the apology in spite of themselves, and PB backed up slightly to give them a bit of room. The robot was at least marginally pleased with this response, but still seemed to be waiting for something. What? Astrid realized that PB couldn't answer exactly in words. It rolled back and forth slightly and clicked a few more times. Ask about Q? Yeah, sure. Is Q okay? Please just tell Q I didn't mean it. Fuck off out of here. Okay, well, at least I got rid of PB. Hopefully Q is alright. Astrid's face felt hot as they thought about Q's destitute expression. How the light had quite literally left their eyes. Astrid tried to ignore the ache starting to form in their gut. What I said to Q, even if it was true. PB held a tattered journal in its outstretched hand. His hands? It's just got like pincher claw things. The leather journal looked as if it had been through many adventures, and it seemed filled to the brim with old photos, notes, maps, even some dried flowers and herbs. Take the journal? Okay, sure. Do you mean for me to read this, PB? PB sidled out of the seating nook and sauntered back to the front of the soldered? A robot is soldering? You want to Sam Adams? So sauntered back to the front of the shop, disappearing behind a few old bookcases. You soldering robot, you. Astrid held Q's journal gingerly, not sure what to do. On one hand, it was Q's property. On the other hand, what did Astrid know about this alleged master of magic? Well, PB did give me this journal. It's not like I went snipping around. Okay, here goes nothing. Wait, I'm leaving with it? Mine now, bitch! Astrid was swept away into the pages of the journal. So, alright, we're gonna read this real quick and then I'll comment on that. Q's words washed over them and they felt like they were there. In Q's childhood, seeing the world through Q's eyes. Most journals don't read like that. Most journals and diaries read like really self-centric shit because that's what they are. You're welcome. The cool wind ruffled Q's hair, reminding them that August had arrived. Fucking hell. The cool wind ruffled Q's hair, reminding them that autumn had arrived. A smile spread across their youthful face. Q stood atop a wooden fence post, surveying the rolling hills, gazing out over the endless green ocean. Lifting one hand, they shaded their eyes against the afternoon sun, resembling a young pirate searching for treasure. Q did not know what they were waiting for, but they could feel it in the wind. They could feel it in their being that something was about to happen, and it was going to be big. Bye. Astrid closed the pages of the journal. They wished they had the courage to read further, but knew Q could be back at any moment. PBE, PBE, where did you keep this? Before Astrid could get up and place the journal on one of the bookcases, they saw Q approaching. Q shyly kept their eyes averted, staring at the table. Astrid scrambled to stash the journal under a pillow. Alright. Ahem. Oh. Hello, Q. I didn't see you there. Q looked as if they wanted to say something but kept silent. Astrid gulped and decided, against their better judgment, to make the first move. Q. What I said, I was wrong. Astrid hung their heads slightly, feeling warmth creep up the back of their neck. Everything in their body screamed at them to stop, to run, to avoid this at all costs. Q, I am sorry. You've been nothing but kind to me, and did not deserve to be criticized. Immediately, Q brightened, smiling and reaching out to Astrid. Don't worry about it, you're completely right. I'm just a little flustered today and I talk quite a bit. Oh, I tend to just say whatever pops into my head and you make me so nervous. Q went through their hands quickly, their face suddenly flushed. Oh, your elixir has just finished bonding, I'm sure. Q fled the scene, but before the moment had a chance to settle, they returned levitating an intricate glass filled with the bubbling concoction before them. Oh, looks like a parfait. Okay, it is finished, and I must say this one is just a beauty. Astrid looked to Q, questioning whether to take the glass or wait for further instructions. Yeah, sure. Drink the bucket. Okay, if you say so. How do I even drink this thing? It doesn't look quite liquid. Well, it isn't a liquid, it isn't quite beer, but you can drink it like any other beverage, it will go down the same way, oh. It looks like an experience. But, if you think it will help, it looks like I'll just have to take your word for it. Astrid looked at the drink with wonder. It was beautiful to behold, and they could just not bring themselves to ruin the magic. It really is safe to drink, don't worry though, it will take a little bit going down. Okay, I'll give it a try. Steam rose into their face, calming the senses and lulling them into a cozy state. Astrid could feel their muscles relaxing, muscles which held years and years of tension and pain. A deep sigh escaped their lips, letting go, finally. Shotgun! After what seemed like both seconds and eternities, you know what? Sorry, line, I fucked it up. We're gonna do that again. But I'm noticing that the glass is just kind of levitating in the air, like she never touched it. Which is a cool trick, by the way, do it at parties. After what seemed like both seconds and centuries, Astrid opened their eyes. The glass was empty, but still held up to their lips. Not in this scene, it's not. Astrid blinked a few times before glancing up at Q cautiously. Q was not in the shot. Q was not in frame. Oh, there's Q. Wow, you finished that in record time. Hopefully it didn't hit you too hard. This one was quite strong and maybe overwhelming. Nothing seemed to have changed in the shop, except maybe now they could see a softness in Q's smile. Get up, lazy. Astrid attempted to rise and felt their legs buckle, throwing them back on the window seat. Q raised a concerned hand. Oh, no, you don't. Don't you get up. You're not going to make it 2 steps, much else out the door. That elixir has definitely left you a little weak and lightheaded. So it did. You're alright. You may just feel a little off. Sit back. Oh, I can take that glass for you. Don't want to let it slip out of your hand. I can't afford others. Q reached down to retrieve the now empty cup from Astrid's hands. Q's fingers gently brushed Astrid's skin, lingering for a moment. A breath escaped Astrid's lips. She looks so bad. A breath escaped Astrid's lips at the unexpected touch. Tingles ran down their spine, and Astrid gave a small jump. No, never mind, whatever. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Well, I'll just come back when you're finished. Sorry. Is it just the potion? Astrid's rhythmic breathing. Let's see that line again. Astrid's rhythmic breathing lulled them into a peaceful state. No thoughts poking their nosy little heads into their subconscious, just a simple inhale and exhale to accompany them as they drifted slowly along and time ceased to exist. Are we gone? Wait, are we in the where are we? Hello? Oh, now we're back. A soft melody wove its way into Astrid's meditation, and they felt themselves being carried away with it, over peaks and into valleys. Q glided around the shop, watering can floating above their right hand, moving from plant to plant. The hand was moving from plant to plant? Is that what it was? I guess, right? The song, a wordless aria, cascaded all around them. Astrid blinked several times, letting Q's melodious voice drift over them, not wanting to break the spell. Q reached out a hand to stroke the pillows near Astrid. Astrid opened their eyes in time to catch their gaze, solid and comforting. The song stopped abruptly as Q realized their patron was no longer fast asleep. Oh. Astrid was still wrapped in the tendrils of sleep. Yeah, let's ask if it was a dream. Groggy, Astrid reached out and poked Q in the arm, checking to see if they were real. Ow, what was that for? You're real? Is this a dream? Am I dreaming? Q smirked and patted them on the head gingerly. Humor danced in Q's eyes as they considered Astrid. I didn't have the heart to wake you. I hope my singing didn't disturb you. Astrid could see the color fill Q's cheeks and wondered if the shop had suddenly become warmer. Comment on Q's singing. Hopefully we'll comment this. No, it was nice, quite nice, lovely even. There's a good girl. Did they really just reach out and touch Q just now? Incredulous at their own behavior, Astrid tried to sit up and found it difficult. Wow, you must really still be out of it. Oh, it's actually been nice to have someone else around the shop besides PB. I've enjoyed having you. Or should I say you had me? Know what I mean? Even though I wasn't very good company, being asleep and all. Oh, it's dark outside. I must have been out for a while. Yes, you were out for hours. It's quite late now. I didn't want to wake you. You were sleeping so peacefully. What the fuck did you drug her with? Goddamn. Astrid was suddenly on edge, realizing they had left themselves extremely vulnerable. Although they still felt at ease in the shop, around Q, apologized for the inconvenience, nestled back into the pillows invitingly. Haha! Oh, sooky now. Well, your place is quite cozy. I'm sure I can fall asleep again. Maybe you would want to join me? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That elixir must really be messing with your head. I didn't mean to give the wrong impression. It really is late. I must close up shop. Yes, it's late. Bewildered, Q walked back behind the counter at the front of the store and busied themselves with the shelves. Astrid tried to get up and finally rose from the nook. They took slow strides and found themselves at the door. Cold and forlorn, it waited to be opened. In the glowing candlelight, Q's expression made Astrid's heart sink. Looking down at the coffee bar, Q attempted a small smile. Q, today, the things you said to me, what you've done for me, I can't begin to thank you. It was my absolute pleasure to help Astrid could tell Q was waiting for something. It dawned on Astrid that they had not paid for the elixir. Astrid pulled out a small drawstring bag. Give Q the whole pouch, give Q a reasonable rate. Well, was it to help us sleep? I don't know what the elixir actually, I don't know. Oh, just here. You know what, fuck it. Have it all, I'm dumb. Oh, your payment, did you give me? I forgot. Payment. The bag, filled to the rim with gold coins, plugged onto the wooden countertop. Q looked at the payment, then shook their head. No, this is far too much, even for this type of elixir. No, please, it's far too much. I want you to have it. This has helped me, apparently, and I am forever grateful. Astrid gazed at Q, smiling ever so slightly. Linger. We're gonna linger. Astrid fidgeted, not wanting to open the door. Not just yet. They hoped Q would get the message and say something. Astrid knew they should be the one to speak up, but the words curdled in their mouth. Astrid, I don't know how to say this, Gulp. You aren't like anyone I've ever met before. Something between us, well, it's real, and I can't let it just go like this. You might not feel the same, but I just thought I want you to have this. Q slid a scrap of paper across the counter. They ducked their heads shut. Astrid picked it up and blushed deeply. 7 little numbers were written on the script. 7 little numbers that spoke of a potential future. A future with Q. Astrid ran a thumb over the parchment and bit their lip. Oh, call you. You better, no need to wait. You can call tonight if you want. Why don't we just, go back to your place? The pair smiled at each other shyly for a moment before Astrid turned towards the door, their hand on the handle. Astrid glanced back at Q. You bet I would call tonight. Wait, that's it? What the fuck? Are you seeing this? Okay, well, I guess that is it. That is the Q&A Light Roasted Romance game, where apparently the conclusion is to... I suspect there's other things you can do, like you boot her from the shop, but the main thing here apparently is just to get a phone number at the end. But we couldn't get her to be friskier than that, so it was odd. It was odd. It was an odd game. I don't see myself playing this one again. That trying to make it genderless, I think, is kind of a problem. I think if you are going to have characters
I think you have to give them somewhat of a identity. You can't just have everything be that. It just, the way that they wrote it, it doesn't always make sense, I guess, is the problem. And I don't really care about the, you know, they can be whoever they're going to be kind of a thing. People can be whoever people want to be. I'm not here to be anybody's judge. Just, it gets a little confusing and funky to try to realize who is who when you have it as wide open, I think, as they did. So, but interesting idea here with this. There's a lot of things that I think were a little bit too open-ended, like exactly what the elixir was for. Obviously, it knocked the character we played on their ass for almost the entire thing, for several hours anyway, until the shop was closing. So these, I've done some of the dating games and some of the other stuff too. These things can be a little bit entertaining, where you're kind of choosing dialogue and selection options and stuff like that. But it's an okay change of pace. But I don't foresee me ever doing this again. So. But anyway, there it is, the Q&A, Light Roasted Romance. And of course, we'll be back in the very next episode with a brand new game. Hope to see you then, swears. And of course, as always, until that time, peace out.